Welcome to Mystery Files. Today, we're cracking open a really big one. What if I told you that the order of the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, isn't random at all? What if it's actually a secret mathematical code that's been hiding in plain sight for thousands of years? Okay, let's dive right in. Have you ever really thought about it? The week feels a little scrambled, right? I mean, think about it. In space, the planet Mars is nowhere near the moon. But on our calendar, Tuesday, which is Mars's day, is right next to Monday, the moon's day. So what's going on? Why is the list all jumbled up like this?
So that's the big mystery we're investigating. Is this whole thing just a historical accident? Something people decided a long time ago without really thinking about it? Or is it a locked mathematical system, kind of like an ancient machine that can only work in one specific order? It's time to follow the clues and find out.
All right, first up, let's look at the most common theory. A lot of people just assume the order is totally random. Maybe the names were just listed alphabetically in some ancient language, or maybe people just picked their favorite gods and kind of threw them on a list. This brings up a really great question for our investigation. If the order really was random, couldn't we just swap the days around? What if we decided Thursday should come right after Monday? Would it even matter? Well, it turns out the answer is a big, definite no. And this is our first major piece of evidence. Historians have figured out that the week is actually a super strict system. It's built on two really important numbers, 7 for the 7 days and 24 for the hours in a day. If you change the order, the whole system just breaks. So we can cross the random theory right off our list. So, to find the real answer, we've got to look at the clues left behind by ancient astronomers. Let's see what they saw when they looked up at the night sky thousands of years ago. Now, they didn't have telescopes, so with just their eyes, they could see 7 bright objects that seemed to move differently from all the other stars. In an ancient language, they called them grahas, which means wanderers. And this list of wanderers included Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and, the moon. Now, pay close attention, because this is the key clue. They didn't rank these celestial bodies by how big they were. Nope. They ranked them by how fast they appeared to move across our sky from here on Earth. This idea is the very first part of unlocking the secret code. And that ranking created what we can call a cosmic speed list. Saturn was the slowest of them all, like the tortoise in the race. It takes almost 30 years to circle the sky. And the fastest? You guessed it, the moon. It zips around like a hare, making a full circle in just about 28 days. This exact order, from slowest to fastest, is absolutely crucial. Okay, so we have our speed list. The next piece of our puzzle is a very special rule the ancients came up with. It's known as the Hora algorithm, which sounds pretty cool, right? So what's a Hora? Well, it was simply their ancient word for one part of the day. They divided the entire day and night into 24 of these horas. And if it sounds familiar, that's because it's exactly where we get our word hour. Now here is the most important part, the rule they made. It was actually pretty simple. Whichever planet was assigned to rule the very first Hora of the day got to be the king of that entire day. And that planet's name would become the name of the day. But wait, this created a bit of a math problem. See, they had 24 hours to assign, but they only had 7 planets to assign them to. So what happens when you try to divide 24 by 7? The numbers just don't fit together perfectly. The answer you get is 3, with a remainder of 3. But that little remainder, that leftover number 3, isn't a mistake. It is the secret key to the entire code. It's the magic number that makes this whole system work. Okay, we have the speed list and we have our secret key, the number 3. Now let's put them together and see if we can finally unlock the order of the week. We'll start with the day after Sunday. So because 7 doesn't divide into 24 nice and evenly, the cycle of planets kind of spills over from one day into the next. And that remainder of 3 we found, well, it forces us to always skip forward 3 spots on our speed list to find out who rules the next day. So here's a question for you to solve with me. Let's say we start day 1 with the sun, which makes it Sunday. Now, to find the ruler of day 2, we have to skip 3 spots down our cosmic speed list. So, where do you think we're going to land? Let's solve it together. We start at the sun, we skip 1 spot, that's Venus. We skip a 2nd spot, that's Mercury. And our 3rd skip lands us right on the moon. And that is exactly why Monday, the moon's day, follows Sunday, the sun's day. It's not random at all. It's pure mathematical calculation. Pretty neat, huh? You can totally see the pattern now, can't you? Let's do it one more time. We start at the moon, we skip 3 spots down the list, so we skip Saturn, then we skip Jupiter, and we land on Mars. And that's why Tuesday, Mars's day, follows Monday. It's like a giant cosmic gear system, just clicking forward 3 spots every single morning.
But hold on, there is one more way to see this code. And honestly, it is the most amazing visual proof you can imagine. Get ready for what I call the secret star code.
Here's what you do. Imagine you take our cosmic speed list and arrange all 7 planets in a perfect circle, in order from slowest to fastest. Then, starting from any one of them, you draw a line connecting it to the third one down the list. And look at what happens. You create a perfect, beautiful 7-pointed star. But this star isn't just some cool shape. It connects the planets in the exact order of our week. From the sun to the moon, from the moon to Mars, from Mars to Mercury, it goes all the way around. It's literally a geometric map of our week.
So, the verdict is in. The order of the days of the week is not random in the slightest. It's a brilliant mathematical machine created by ancient astronomers, and it has been running perfectly for thousands of years. Case closed. But, solving one mystery just opens up another one, doesn't it? We know why the week works this way. But why do some months get 31 days, while others only get 28? Well, that sounds like a mystery for another time.